incredibly shocking video here shows a man apparently defending himself and then shooting one of his attackers.
Yo, face! Yo, your face, please! With sugar on top!
Now here's a sad case of when trying to do it all for social media goes wrong. Now it seems like if these youngins ain't on social media incriminating themselves for the police, they're trying to go viral by embarrassing their ops any way they know how. Now in this case, one kid will end up losing his life because he was trying to go viral for catching his op and beating him up while his friend recorded the whole thing. Now yes, he was beating the kid up, but what he didn't know was the kid had a firearm on him and was just waiting on the perfect time to strike after he was getting beat up. Now I can say I have sympathy for the victim, but I'll be lying, because these same kids rap about this lifestyle and glorify it until serious situations like this happen, and then people love to say, well, he was such a good kid. When in reality, that's not the case, and if they just took heed, then maybe they wouldn't be in the position that they're in. And it is unfortunate though that he was trying to fight, but the kid pulled a firearm out. That's probably the only thing I can understand. However, it was two of them, which also sparked the conversation of whether this was self-defense or not. Now, if they do categorize it as self-defense, the most he'll look at is 3 to 5 years for weapon possession and not the unaliving of the other guy. But if they don't, then he would be charged with an M and potentially face the rest of his life behind bars. I guess only time will tell. Now, shout out to the Family TV for the video. I'll leave a link pinned in the comments to the original video so y'all can check out their platform if you like what you see. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Growing up, this is my boy, but everybody know him as Kashout4e in the Bronx. He going crazy right now in the drill scene. You heard?
I wish you could cut me a lamb now. Remember days I ain't had no fun now.
What's going on? This our baby devil, nigga.
Cash out.
Y'all smart?
Yeah, I'm smart, nigga.
Spell definitely.
Yo, Jack. DEFINET. What's that, ELY?
Was a man apparently defending himself and then shooting one of his attackers. News 12.
Oh, see? When they started talking like that, they said he defended himself. So it sounds like the news are already on his side. Why? Because two people was there and it looked like the other one was recording, but we don't know what was happening before we seen everything else. But it looked like somebody was pretty much videotaping the whole thing instead of stopping it, but y'all know how that goes.
Greg Thompson on Commonwealth Avenue.
We will show you that video, but we do have to warn you, this is not easy to watch. In it, you can see that man in the orange shorts who looks like he's holding something in his left hand, going after the man in the blue sweatsuit who's on the ground, along with that other man in red pants who's also holding his phone. A source tells us he was actually live streaming this entire thing. Now, after the man in the orange shorts takes the guy in the sweatsuit up against the wall, watch as he reaches into his sweatsuit. It looks like he can grab a gun. We froze the video there, but you can hear 4 gunshots with the first one looking like it hit the man in the orange right between his shoulder blades.
I want to bring a couple stories to you guys' attention. I was doing a story based out of Milwaukee. Power respects to an OG who lost his life doing what he loved to do best, promoting. But I put that to the side. I'm waiting for a response from a family member. And I decided to go back to a video that was surfacing online within the last 48 hours. Apparently this happened in New York, where 2 men had ambushed one man as they beat him. The friend tried to brandish a camera to put it online before being gunned down in what some would say a clear case of self-defense. Now, as we pay our respects to this suspect, it's important for some of us to learn from this. Many people consider what he did as a bold and prideful move, recording his opposition after beating him in a physical fight. But in 2025, clout can come with consequences, leaving a rapper dead in the same streets he once walked with confidence. In a city known for its energy and ambition, one wrong step can cost you everything. In this video, we'll unpack the story from the ground up, who this rapper was, the neighborhood he represented, and the alleged beef that may have led to this deadly encounter. We'll also take a closer look at the culture surrounding streets conflict, social media humiliation, and how public embarrassment often turns into retaliation. This wasn't just a senseless killing. It was a reaction rooted in ego, pride, and the dangerous game of one-upmanship that's claiming young lives across the country.
You know what's crazy? Maybe if he wasn't recording it, maybe he wouldn't have shot him. But he knew, first of all, you know these guys are young, their pride and ego is everything. So if they catch him lacking and they recording it and they upload it like these kids do, they know his career is going to be over. So he said, you know what? I know what to do. Since they're recording me, I might as well shoot. Because instead of you making me look crazy, I'm going to make y'all look crazy. And then that's what it is going to be.
We're going to take a moment to break down New York City's strict gun laws and how they play into both the danger and aftermath of situations like this. In a place where even carrying a weapon comes with harsh penalties, people are still willing to risk it all in broad daylight. This story serves as a reminder that being seen as a bully, even for a few seconds or viral fame, can turn into a permanent tragedy. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. When it comes to self-defense and gun laws in New York, it can get tricky. Now, outside your home, New York is not a stand your ground state. That means if you're outside your home and you can safely retreat from a threat, you are legally required to do so before using deadly force, even if you're in danger. Now, inside your home, you do have more protection. You are not required to retreat if someone unlawfully enters your residence. You can legally use deadly force if you reasonably believe it's necessary to stop the intruder from committing a violent crime. But the gun possession matter. Even if the shooting was self-defense, you must legally possess the firearm. If you used an unregistered gun or you didn't have a valid New York State handgun license, you can still be charged with gun possession, a serious felony that carries years in prison. So
let me tell y'all, if you know anything about New York, they say it's strict, but it's really not, which is the crazy part. And I never understood why they always talk about banning guns, because the people that actually possess them, right, and doing the crime, they already have it illegally. So if you ban it, the only thing you're going to do is disarm the people that went out their way to legally have it. The people that's mostly committing these crimes are the ones that's not supposed to have it in the first place. So you see what I'm saying? It just it's not good, it's not beneficial, and it's annoying for the people that's doing it the right way. But then, right, when it comes to the gun laws, it's not that strict. You might get a 3-5 years, if that. But that's about it.
Defense isn't automatic immunity. In New York, claiming self-defense leads to a legal investigation. Police and prosecutors will examine whether you had legal right to be where you were, if you tried to avoid the conflict, whether the force used was protocol to the threat. Bottom line, you can defend yourself in New York, but only within tight limits. If you use a firearm you're not legally allowed to have, or if you could have walked away, but you didn't, you can still face serious charges, even if you were attacked first. Now that's out the way, let's go to Soundview, referred to in 2025 as SGO. It's a set located in Seward Ave and Rosedale and Randall and Metcalf Ave in the Soundview houses. Some say rappers Big Pun, which established history of rap and hip-hop in that area. It provides context for the emergence of the development of the drill music in Soundview. Soundview drill scene is part of a large Bronx drill subgenre, known for its distinctive sound and lyrical themes. Bronx drill is categorized by heavy use of samples, aggressive flows, and lyrical content that often reflects street life and rap.
You know what's crazy? Most people only hear about like TD Osama, right? D-Thing. But when it comes to these guys, it's a lot of them out there, and it goes down. Soundview, RPT, it's a lot of blocks out there. I know we only hear about, but there's a lot of them out there that's putting in work, and it's bad out there, man.
In Soundview houses, they consist of Sex Money Murder, Gorilla Stone Bloods, Mac Baller Family, and Bloodhound Brams. This area get crazy. And in the last 48 hours of me doing this video, this neighborhood seemed to go viral twice for all the wrong reasons. The first, 2 masked men had robbed a content creator from her fake $100 necklace as she was walking broad daylight from the grocery store.
He literally just grabbed my chain, ripped it off my neck.
Honey says the chain was fake and only worth about $100.
I just think that over a fake chain, I could have lost my life.
This is where Bronx influence.
You think? You think? Let me tell y'all, if you know anything about this channel, I've been saying this for the longest. Fake jewelry, anything fake, it's the most stupidest thing to do, because at the end of the day, I know it's not right that people rob you, right? But let's deal with reality here. You gonna get robbed, or even worse, your life taken all over something that's fake, right? these guys that walk around with these big fake chains and then got the nerve to try to fight you if they take it. If you try to take it, he got fake jewelry on, he's trying to fight you for it, jeopardizing his life where he might get shot. All for a fake chain. You mean to tell me you willing to lose your life over a fake chain? Crazy.
Their honey honcho says her life flashed before her eyes, just blocks away from her Soundview apartment. Video from a neighbor's camera shows the two suspects. A moment later, you see the 30-year-old mom on her way to the grocery store Saturday afternoon.
Two guys with ski masks on. They have like hoodies. It was like 90 degrees.
The actual robbery happens off camera, but you can see the two men take off.
I just feel like they saw something flashy. They were like, she's a girl, she's defenseless.
This isn't an isolated case. So far this year, police have responded to dozens of these crimes, including a 3-year-old boy whose chain was stolen on camera in a Morris Heights apartment building.
Oh.
Last month, police say thieves on scooters robbed 4 men in under...
Yo, how you take a whole chain from a 3-year-old? God damn, you
30 minutes, stealing thousands in jewelry. According to NYPD data, grand larceny is up nearly 16% in the 43rd precinct compared to this time last year. Police say in a lot of these cases, the suspects are working in pairs. Sometimes they're walking, like in this recent incident, or other times they ride up on a moped. Honey hopes her story will serve as a warning to her neighbors.
I just think that over a fake chain, I could have lost my life.
In Soundview, Kelly Kennedy, News 12, the Bronx.
He literally just grabbed my chain.
Not even 24 hours later, in the same section, this rapper named Kashout4e was enjoying another day in his neighborhood.
I ain't got time for no friends now. I wish I could call me a lamb now. Remember days I ain't had no friends now.
Spell definitely. Fuck going on. This our baby devil, nigga.
Cash out.
Y'all smart?
Yeah, I'm smart, nigga.
Spell definitely.
Yo, Jack. DEFINET. What's that, ELY?
What colors make up red?
I don't think no color make red. I ain't gonna lie, gang.
You sure?
What's that, yellow? No, you can't make that.
So why you just say yellow?
Nah, I'm trying to think about it real quick.
Anyways, right, so who killed Abraham Lincoln?
Head tap, bow.
Who did it?
Who did that shit, Jack? That was Islam. What's his nigga name?
I'm trying to find out.
I can't tell you too much, Jack. We're not doing that here.
Who's Harriet Tubman?
Hey, yo, Harriet Tubman saved slavery. She ain't saved, she ran away.
July 15, 2025, Cash Out.
Yo, listen, this whole time, I didn't even get to react to the stupidest he just said because I'm sitting here really puzzled at what he said. He said Harriet Tubman saved slavery. Yeah, I ain't gonna...
Was outside of Soundview alongside his homie, and so they allegedly spotted the opposition. Little did they know he was tight, but they wanted to fight. Well, at least Cash Out. His other homie wanted to pull out his phone and tried to record while laughing, and then ran away once that firearm was drawn. I can only show so much through the YouTube guidelines and, of course, the respect of his family. But check it out.
Kicking him, trying to run his pockets.
And we turn to more breaking.
You know what's crazy? If you pay attention, they must have known that he had something on him. And maybe they tried to take it from him. I don't know. But pay attention.
News this evening out of Soundview. Incredibly shocking video here shows a man apparently defending himself and then shooting one of his attackers. News 12's Greg Thompson on Commonwealth Avenue with a closer look at that video and what exactly went down there. Greg.
Yes, this block here of Commonwealth Avenue, right up near the corner of Westchester, is almost all apartments and families. Just since we've been here, we've seen a lot of them coming outside, many of them with young children, asking just exactly what happened here. As far as what did happen, it was right over there across the street, right in front of 1240 Commonwealth Avenue. A little before 1 p.m. we will show you that video, but we do have to warn you, this is not easy to watch. In it, you can see that man in the orange shorts who looks like he's holding something in his left hand, going after the man.
So that's the drill rapper. That's Kashout4e for y'all that don't know. This right here, the one that was in the interview, this is him right here in the orange shorts. This is his op. You seen him. He's with his friend. I guess they felt like they was in charge. This one recording, of course, presumably he's going to put it on Instagram or YouTube or whichever one of these socials, or so he thought, right? They were trying to embarrass him. It didn't go right.
And the blue sweatsuit who's on the ground, along with that other man in red pants who's also holding his phone. A source tells us he was actually live streaming this entire thing. Now, after the man in the orange shorts takes the guy in the sweatsuit up against the wall, watch as he
Now, here's where he pull out the weapon. Now, see, and this is the thing, right? If you pay attention, he's not even on point. This man right here is struggling with him because he's a big boy. I ain't gonna lie, he a big boy. It's no way he was wrestling him down. Now, all that punching they was doing, you know what he was on the floor doing? He's like, I can't wait till I get up. He managed to pull the thing out and shot him from over the back. Right? He shot, look, he's not even paying attention. He's all on his phone. He think it's all a game. Crazy.
Into his sweatsuit, it looks like, and grab a gun. We froze the video there, but you can hear 4 gunshots, with the first one looking like it hit the man in the orange right between his shoulder blades. Now, both the shooter and the man in the red pants ran off at first, but then the shooter comes back to see exactly what had happened. Now, people in the area told us that they did see the shooter run off after that around the corner on Westchester towards the subway station. Cops have been here trying to talk to people in the area, get into the different apartments while keeping that stretch of the sidewalk here taped off until just a little after 4:30 p.m. where they cleaned it all. The area is pretty much all clean now, not even any cop cars left here. Now, as for the person who did the shooting, obviously no arrests have been made at this time as far as we know. As far as the person who was shot, not a lot known either. We're told that he's 27 years old and is currently at the hospital in critical condition. For now, that is latest here in Soundview. Greg Thompson, News 12, The Bronx.
This right here is a prime example. Always be aware. The man shot him from the... How you die from a behind the... He did a behind the no-look James Bond on him. And look, while your friend right here should have been helping, because he could have possibly held the firearm down. Two people here, and this man still managed to hit him and make him run.
Later confirmed the next day that Kashout had unfortunately succumbed to his injuries. May he rest in peace and love condolences to his family. It also turned out that the suspect has yet to be arrested or charges brought against him, which is strange to say the least, because we know how New York is strict. At the end of the day, fam, you can let me know who right and who wrong in the comments. This story not just about a...
Alright, y'all. That's pretty much it. Shout out to the Family TV. Let this be a lesson, y'all. It's crazy. Because first of all, even if he would have made it, 9 times out of 10, it looked like he paralyzed him right away, instantly. If y'all see the video, I can't put it on here for obvious YouTube guideline reasons. We can't put it on here. However, if you see the video, you see as soon as he shot, it was one time at first. He dropped automatically. And you know that friend that was recording, you know what he did? He ran. He ran. Right? It was 2 of them. This man managed to kill one. Crazy. Anyway, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think he should be jailed? Do you think it was self-defense? Do you think he was wrong? Y'all let us know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.